Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host T and welcome to TNT's Metal Meltdown. Now today we are checking out some Overkill, in which I'm super excited about this because I've been exploring Overkill for quite some time. I've listened to their stuff from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, from all over the place. And these guys, they have been able to consistently keep up with their sound and their style to still remain cool. While some bands have fallen off, these guys have still remained on the scene. And so today we are checking out, let me see, what is this called? This is Gasoline, or no, I'm sorry. This is I'm Alright. And this was requested by our patron Skates. Shout out to him. So let's go ahead and check this out. Let's hear what it's all about. Let's go. All right, this came out in 97. All right. It's got those deep, heavy guitar riffs. A little bit slower tempo.
I need to know when I'm dead and gone. Where do I go?
I'm already liking this deep, heavy feel that was very prevalent with a lot of 90s bands. It is just so interesting to hear how these guys have switched up their style.
Jesus Christ in Sunday misery. Jesus Christ in sun-drenched agony. Oh my God, why have you forsaken me? Oh my God, now who's taking care of me? No pity, salvation or need. No more I'm away. No pity, toleration or breed. This is where I live. Yeah, I'm alright, and I need to know when I'm dead and gone. Where do I go, go, go?
Yeah. Oh man, guys, this was Overkill with I'm Alright, and I liked it. This is very reminiscent of the music that was popular in the 90s. I can hear how they added more groove into their style. It's more hard rockish and less thrash metally, and I guess that makes it more accessible or easy to listen to for newcomers who are being introduced to the band in the 90s. And of course, it makes them competitive for the sound that was going on in the 90s, because what was popular was groove metal and nu metal. And so I also hear how the band kept up with, I guess they wanted to still have that harder edge in competing with death metal, because the vocals in this are very guttural compared to some of their other work, even the work in the 2000s. Because as I'm listening to this, I'm like, whoa, the guy, what is his name? Bobby Ellsworth. His voice is very deep. And you hear it. He's like, while he's singing, he's kind of growling a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't sing, y'all. But yeah, it's, you know, and as I said, it's really cool as you hear these bands experimenting and breaking off from their traditional sound and adding other elements in their music in order to keep up with the times. So I'm down for continuing my journey with Overkill. If you guys have any song suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. But if you're familiar with this album, with this song, let me know what you think. This was off of their 9th studio album. These guys are 9 albums in by this time. So I want to know what y'all thought about this song during this era of Overkill, as well as your overall thoughts about 90s era Overkill. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say. As always, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.